All right, Jacob. Wow, what a game. What a performance for you. Just where are the emotions right now? What does this mean?
Well, I mean, sorry. It was our last game, so we all just gave it our all. And credit to the defense. The defense played amazing. Tegan was giving me good balls. Everyone was just getting wide open, and it was just amazing.
At what point in the contest did you kind of recognize that maybe it could be your day, so to speak, that a lot of the coverage was geared towards others and you might have a chance to thrive?
Well, we have two studs, Aiden Hall and Kate Sears, so I just knew that they were going to double team them and it'd leave me one-on-one, and, I just did what I did.
You had some big conversions down the stretch, third downs, fourth downs. Take us through kind of the mentality and the approach you have to have in those moments.
Well, it was like 3rd and 6 or something. You just got to get to the sticks and just catch the ball and try and get upfield if you can. Just make sure you secure the ball first.
Down 23-7 at one point. You guys haven't trailed really hardly at all season, except for maybe Lewis Central early. What was the mentality like when you were trailing by 2 scores?
Just one play at a time, We knew that we weren't beaten. We can only beat ourselves, so we just went out there and did what we did.
Walk us through the 2-point play that tied it from your perspective.
Well, we run that play a lot in practice, and co-ran it, and, I just caught the ball, and that's about it.
Did it seem like the ball was in the air for a while when you're wide open like that?
Sometimes, you just got to go up and high point the ball, like Coach says, and just catch it.
Did you know you were a bigger part of the game plan this week, throughout the week, or not?
Honestly, it really doesn't even matter. As long as we win, I really don't care.
You guys have a lot more guys that only have to play one side of the ball. They don't have as deep of a roster. Do you feel like that had a big impact on the game down the stretch?
That's a big impact. And then Coach's hydration plan, that is also extremely huge.
You can now say you're a 2-time state champion. What does that mean?
We're a 2-time state champion. It's a great feeling. Do it for our coaches and our town. But other than that, I'm going to walk out the same man.
What can you say about?
All right, Cade. Wow, what a game. Obviously, you were a big part of it. Just tell me where the emotions are right now.
I'm pretty happy right now. I was a little scared for a little bit, but now it's over. We won. Great time.
This is an offense that, really, for the most part this year, was able to do just about whatever it wanted. That wasn't the case for the first 2.5 quarters or so of the game. What flipped for the offense?
Yeah, we just had a few mistakes in the beginning, and then we just had to keep doing what we always do, and it finally clicked, and we got going.
What kind of challenge did Mount Vernon kind of present to you? Because you guys have really dominated opponents up until this point, except for the opener.
They didn't let us score much, which always stops us. And, yeah.
Obviously, the touchdown is going to be relived forever. Take us through it from your end.
Yeah, so I was supposed to be running like an outside route, and Tegan tapped, and I actually thought he wanted me to go middle, but he still thought I was going outside. And I went middle, and he threw it middle, so somehow it clicked and it worked.
As you haul that in, and you're striding towards the end zone, what is going through your mind? Where are the emotions at in that moment?
Not get tripped up from the guy behind. And then once I was done, I was pretty happy.
You've had a big part of the offense this year. What has it meant to you to be a part of what has been a really, really good team?
It's just a great time. Being with these guys that practice every day is just super fun.
All right, Tegan. Wow. What a game. What a win. Where are the emotions at right now?
They're ecstatic. Everything's awesome right now, so it'll be awesome to get back to the team and just celebrate with them.
Down 23-7 with like 4 minutes left in the third quarter. What was the message? What was it that clicked for you guys?
I trust in everybody out there on the field, so I knew we just need to punch one in. So we punched one in quick. I trust the defense. They were on lockdown all night long, so just let them get another stop, and we'd come out and move the ball, and that's what we were doing.
You had a couple fumbles early on. How did you manage to rebound later and get back on the horse and get your team the lead and the win in the end?
Yeah, I did. I struggled early, so we came out after that, and we bounced back from it perfectly fine. That's what happened.
What did Coach Blatt say to you guys in the locker room at halftime when you were down?
Just stay calm, stay relaxed, and run our stuff. We got to stay on track with what we do best, and that's what happened.
Down the stretch, the passing game started to open up. What were you seeing? What were you guys doing that was allowing that?
We saw what we had in their secondary, so later in the game I think they got a little tired, and our guys stepped up big. They stayed positive, and they just burned them.
How does it feel to get 2 state titles in your last 2 years of high school?
It's pretty awesome to have 2. One was pretty awesome, and just put another one on top of that just makes everything twice as much better.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but this is the second back-to-back that Harlan football has got. What does it mean to you to be a part of one of those?
That's actually pretty awesome. Harlan's a great community, so just being up there with those numbers is pretty sweet.
The touchdown from you to Cade is going to be talked about forever at Harlan, I'm sure. From your perspective, take us through that.
Cade walked up to the line, supposed to have an out route. Kid was sitting there impressed. I knew Cade Sears could burn him. He won it. He looked at me. I sent him a different route, and that's perfectly what happened. Let him burn the kid and let him go get it.
Talk about that 2-point conversion that you threw to Jacob Birch that tied the game right there. Talk about the play leading up to that moment.
Yeah, we saw what happened. We came out to play before that. We didn't have the right personnel group in. So we switched a few things up. Or no, we might have jumped. I don't know what happened. Who cares? But we came out there, and then Birch, he's a great player. So you put the ball up in his hands, he's going to go up and get it, and that's exactly what happened.
Get to end your career like this. This is what everybody dreams of. For you, when you look back, what is it going to mean for you?
Could have wished for a little bit better first and third quarter, but first half and third quarter. But coming out on top, that's all that matters. It's just be an awesome experience.
All right, Coach. Was there ever a doubt?
Oh gosh, no, I don't. I'm never real worried, I guess. Yes, I was nervous. Holy cripes! No, they had a great game plan for us. Kudos to them. Man, they played their hearts out. They had their quarterback was out, and they had a great game plan. We were able to execute late in the ball game, come back, and man, I don't know. If there was ever a signature Harlan win, that was kind of like, boy, it was a little reminiscent of 2003, I would say.
I know you've been around the program a long time. You've seen a lot of Harlan games. Where does this one rank?
Right now, number one, because it was the last one. So, I was actually just sitting down out there and kind of contemplating. I played a lot of football in my life, but man, that was something special there in the fourth quarter. Just unbelievable effort from the kids and believing in themselves and able to come back and get the job done there. That was, I'm so proud of these guys. I don't know what else to say.
Big game from Jacob Birch. You guys were able to take advantage of some one-on-one coverage with him. How important was that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he is a special player. And, when you got some of the other cats we got around, he gets lost a little bit. I hate to say lost because, man, some of the stuff he does, he's great with his feet, great hands and blocking down the field, unbelievable catch radius. The guy is an incredible player for us. And, that was put on display tonight. And somebody should have been taking note on that baby because he is that good. We see it all the time. And, big plays went to him, and, kudos to him for making them.
To overcome 4 turnovers, that says a lot about your defense. What did they do especially well today?
Defense played outrageous. I think they only had maybe 100 yards or so of offense. That's the only reason we were in the ball game is the defense. So, we had to dig down there, and we had guys step up and make great plays. Wow, you start going through Sorf, Matthew Sorf, and just played incredible. Garrett Osman, he was just unstoppable in there today. You go to Bendorf, and Franz was just putting heat on the quarterback nonstop. Those guys on the D-line, just animals. Gunnar Schmitz, even Matt Schwery, just playing like crazy. I mean, I could go through every single kid and give you a backstory on these guys, and I'd love to, but man, it was a whole team defensive effort to put us in the position at the end of the ball game to have a chance.
They had your guys' offense stumped for a better part of 3 quarters. What was it that changed?
I don't know. I think the wind switched. We just started taking advantage of some of the things they were giving us and not trying to force different things. We had, Tegan had one bad throw there, and it turned into a pick 6. We had a tip ball that got picked, and then we had 2 exchanges from center that are uncharacteristic. I don't know what to say. He did get back into character. It just had to go through a dressing room change on the side. So he got that done, and, I'm proud of Tegan. My goodness, the stuff he's done and for our program, for the kids. I'm sure he's probably in the locker room right now sweeping. So he's a special kid, and we're going to miss him. And, boy, he was just on point today. in the fourth quarter.
How big of a factor is your depth? You don't use nearly as many guys both ways as they did.
Yeah, I think that played a factor. They ran out of juice there towards the end. We were kind of speeding it up, and we talked about doing that pregame, and through the week, but we just never our offense just wasn't clicking. We were just kind of, it was, I don't know, it was like 2 cylinders were firing out of 8 there for a little bit, and then, once we got it kind of righted on the ship and get it going down, and we were able to make some hay, but, to battle through that and battle through adversity, these kids, they could have bagged it when they went up 23-7, and they didn't, and they knew what they had to do. We said we got to get 2 scores, we got to get 2 2-point conversions, and the last time out we took was kind of a big one, because if we don't stop them on the next possession and we don't get that 2-point conversion, the ball game's over. The nail's halfway in the coffin. So that was a big play to get that. What a great catch in the corner, unbelievable. Just a great effort from the kids.
What does this win say about the culture of Harlan football?
Yeah, looking at that, I would say we just don't give up. We did. We were out of sorts. We had bad things, and the ebb and flow was rough out there. And they just weathered the storm, stayed with it, knew what we were capable of, knew we had big play people, and went out and executed that to get the victory. Just an unbelievable job from them.